All right, so we are transplanting our strawberries. They are getting too big for the greenhouse. This is 4 strawberry bushes, maybe 5, and they're kind of choking out. So we're gonna go transplant them in the garden right quick. We got corn growing pretty well, all the way down and around the back side there. Got a little bit of wheat growing. I don't know if you can tell. We got a couple of melons growing over here. Looks like we have a bunch of watermelon growing. So Dad's getting ready to transplant strawberry right now. Alright, Fred's gonna try to get them out one at a time, one plant at a time. Couldn't find the small garden trowel, so we're trying to use an old school army shovel. Sweet, we got one out.
Gonna break the roots up a little bit and drop it in. You know, I dug a little deep, but.
And we have been getting strawberries, so
But
hopefully.
if you plant it just a little deeper, we can pour water around it instead of running all over the place. Not that deep, but
Hopefully we'll be getting a lot of
like
strawberries with these 4 bushes because they'll spread out. So that's kind of what we're hoping right now. It might have turned into more than 4 bushes, but we'll find out.
Alright, Barry, that's an off right there.
If we can get a decent harvest out of the garden this year, we'll be well on our way to self-sufficiency. That's what our goal is right now. Fred's gonna fill his old cowboy hat with dirt.
That way you can say, "Oh, I'll work. Say, I got dirt in my hat." There's 5. We had a total of 6, 5 in here.
Well, that's fine. We'll keep digging holes.
I need to dig one more hole.
I think you need 2 more holes, Dad.
Yes, almost 6. Alright, what about where that is?
Dad.
I can't see you.
We're trying to get it to spread that direction towards where Dad is right now, instead of spreading out towards the corn and melon and stuff. So that's why he's planting them like he is.
Now, where are we going to plant the tomatoes?
Shovel's right next to you.
Alright, remove that. I can.
Fred? Yeah, so it's getting a little warm for them in the greenhouse because if you look at them, they're a little brown on some of the edges. So glad we're transplanting them right now. Alright, we got 2 more. Fred's almost done. Watch your step.
Trying.
Yes, Fred's gonna get the last one. We're going to put it down at that far hole. So we're getting some strawberries. It's going to be nice. Looks like Fred's already got a strawberry in his hand right there. Zoom in on that thing. Let everybody see it, Freddy.
Give me a moment.
Look at that strawberry. That's awesome. Looks like there's another one growing there too. Alright guys, well that's us transplanting our strawberry bushes.
Now get water on them.
And then we're gonna transplant some tomatoes in here somewhere. We have a couple of things growing that has taken a hot minute to pop up, but they are.
Okay, Pappy, explain what you're doing. Trying to transplant the tomatoes. They're not doing very well in the greenhouse. Not sure why, but they ain't. Alright, Fred's going to take over. We got 3 right there. And we got 3 holes dug. They're probably not straight in line. Make sure the burlap's off. Well, pretty sure I removed it. Okay. He's so delicate with them. Hey! Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicky, 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 chicky. Yeah, they come in here and they look for birds, and then they start eating the corn and everything else. So, we kind of keep them out. Try anyway. Some days they sneak in. Well, yeah. Alright. Now, all we have to do is water them in. Now the water. Nice and watered. Now, to go put this thing away, because the garden's done for the day. Here's an interesting sight on the homestead. The sow is letting 2 of the baby chickens sleep on her back. Okay, Pappy, tell them what you're doing. Well, I'm putting a well around it so that the water doesn't just run off into somewhere else. That way I can water them and they'll stay watered for a while. We don't, well, they dry out really fast. Water around here is life. Without water, everything dies. So the less water we can use, but give them enough water, then they have a chance. And right now I'm taking it from a road that's not really producing. The more water we can save, the better off we're going to be. That's what I'm doing right now. Yesterday Fred tried to get a well around them, but didn't quite succeed. This morning when I come out to water them, well, didn't get much water. Water just went. That's one of the things you learn about gardening in an arid area. Got to conserve that water. Yep. Yes, we had gardens when I was growing up, but we mostly lived in the Willamette Valley where water is everywhere. Out here, not so much. Costs us 5 cents a gallon. And if we were to use 50 gallons on it all the time, well, yeah. And since our pickup can only handle 100 gallons at a time right now, because the springs need replaced. Once we get a well, it won't be as bad. Right now, it's just coming up with money to get a well. Get a driller out here to do it. We're looking at about 20,000 easy. So we got to do what we can right now. Preserve everything. And every so often we got to rebuild the well on the other plants. Yep. Red did a pretty good job on it. Just a little fine adjustment. Pappy. One right there. Yep. The only melon plant we have left, except for watermelon. We got a lot of them coming up. So, want to protect this guy as much as possible. Alright. Those look good now. Tomorrow when I water them, they should get a good drink. Show them the melons, Fred. Show them the watermelon. Right there's the melon. Step over here. This line is watermelon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the watermelon are coming in, and I planted 12. So for us, that's a good amount. If our lettuces and other stuff would just come in, because we planted them at the same time. Got something coming up there. Can't quite tell what it is yet. And our blueberry bush, well, is struggling. Yes, we're still working on sealing up the greenhouse.
Valerie came over to say hi. Hey, Valerie.
Tig. Coming over here, hi. Tigger.
Tigger.
Alright, go and check out the greenhouse.
Tigger.
What's going on with the greenhouse?
Okay, so Fred just put the panel back up and now he's buckling it down.
And because there's so many panels, it'll be an all-day job.
Alright, so Dad just planted a little potato right there. He's gonna cut the bag open of potting soil.
Okay.
Fred's still working on the panels. He just got done caulking it. So Dad's gonna add some potting soil to this pot. And I believe he's going to plant more potato. We had to buy one from the store because nobody sells potato seed. Explain what you're doing, Papa.
Looking for eyes on the potato. There's a couple, but not very big. So here's hoping. One there. Hey, Tig.
Tigger decided to come help Dad garden. Alright, Tigger? Did Dad plant that right, Dad?
Is that good?
So Tigger's checking out the onion right now.
All right. Must be good. Anything else? Yeah, no, it doesn't have enough water.
And there's that Tigger, making sure Fred's doing his job. That Tigger's. That cat sure likes to be on camera. Right, Tigger? You like being on camera?
Right now.
So Fred's moving right along. He's almost done with one full side. Of course, you got Tigger watching him, so Fred has to do it right.
Okay, Pappy. Tell them what you're doing and why. Alright, we gotta remove this. Because it's leaking in the back. So we gotta figure out why it's leaking. Hopefully it's just the line needs tightened. More than likely is. But we never know. 200 gallons of water yesterday. All over the ground. We're trying to figure out where it's coming from. That much water is a lot of waste. It's only $10, but still. Okay, Pappy. Before you pull it out, we have to go in there and shut off and remove the propane. Okay. It's holding it. To let you guys know, this year we put in on the old 110 for the water heater. This one's straight gas, and we're now using it to power our washing machine. And it's working great. Okay, we got it out. We had to take off the power box. We butted up against it and holding it in. This here is what's leaking. Even when it's cold, it's leaking. So we got to figure out how to patch it so it stays tight with or without heat. This is going to be an interesting day. As for the other leak, we had a split in the hose that we were using. So now we have this set up. Sure, it gives us less pressure, but we don't have a big spraying leak because it's sprayed all over the place. Another week's over. I found out today Facebook no longer lets you sell animals. They used to, but they don't anymore. So if anybody knows of any way to sell animals online other than Craigslist in the state of Oregon, US of A, love to hear from you guys. Please leave comments below, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Talk to you guys later. Bye.